So hello everyone and welcome back to some more Tyranny. Starting a little bit late with the game itself, considering chatted all sort of things before this, but I hope everyone will enjoy some Tyranny here in the Twitch streams and later on in YouTube as well. And let's just get the heck out of here and actually start playing. So let's go to Trapper Junction first, which is the long stretch of maze-like canyons riddle all this area, frequently confusing travelers foolish enough to venture inside. So that should be the Rebel base. The Rebel leader should be around there from this area. I don't remember what the heck they were called. Maybe I should check that soon, but still. I can try a couple of questions, but I think it's time to remain silent. Or you can ask them and I will just very shortly try to answer. Not going even more into the talks, because, yeah, I already talked for a long time. But I hope that it was still interesting. Interesting enough. Alright, let's see about this location though. That is old water. Wow. You are alive. Bronze armature. Yes, I guess there were these bronze guys in here. I guess. Right. You spot a soldier lying in a slump. Through the mud and blood caked on his tattered garb, you can make out the colors and insignia of the unbroken. He fights through pain with each of his ragged breaths. As you approach, he shifts his head slightly towards you, but does not appear to have the strength to look up. The only ones traveling this way could be those who brought down Dusk Watch. If that's you, then I'll die with a curse on my lips. So this is it then. Just kill me quickly. I'm in no state to continue on like this. His forced smile sends a trickle of blood out of his side of the mouth. What happened here? A paddle from the look of it. Wow, Barrick. He turns into the wind and sniffs. Not a terribly impressive one, but a bloody one. He raises his head and takes a look at you while wincing. A scarlet chorus, they've been driving us across this wasteland, pressing their attack at every turn. Looks like they finally got us cornered in the pass. I was part of the first line of defense when my comrades got wiped out. The chorus went on through. I thought myself lucky they didn't check for survivors. After a few hours I started to change my mind. His wry smile quickly turns into a wince of pain. Do you need aid? I could dress this once. Frat with blade and mark. Wouldn't expect one of the ashes brood to carry bandages. Your ironclads can practically regrow limbs. Though if you came from Tunon's court, I guess I don't know what you can do. He tries to laugh, but it elicits too much pain. Where is Matthias? Matthias, if he lives, is with the rest of my countrymen. He makes a feeble gesture towards off into the distance. But yeah, I just can't ever, when they are just dying, can't really just not try to aid a little bit. I have some pressing questions. He coughs up a gulp of blood and looks at it with bemusement. I don't have much time to regale you with tales of stalwart history, I'm afraid. I try to spend these last moments remembering the true colors of the sky. He focuses up at the dirty wall of storm clouds overhead. Well, did you want to die or not? I guess you kinda wanted to. I guess we didn't dress his wounds. I don't know. He said that he regretted being left alive. So I guess we could just kill him. And otherwise he's just gonna bleed to death soon, slowly but surely. Because I don't think we actually did dress his wounds, because we just asked about it, but we didn't really seem to do anything. Right? I don't think we did. Fine. Let me hasten your journey to the void then. You deliver a swift blow to his head. The last of his energy leaves him as he crumbles to the ground. Let's have a peek. I can't level up? No. No, I don't think I did. Nope. But someone else had the thing. Let's see, god damn it, how much do you hate me now? Not too much, Frat. It is kind of annoying though, in a sense that I just asked to dress his wounds. We rarely do dialogue kills though. Yeah, pretty rarely. Worst it level up. Yes, service. I would have checked it soon, but I was like looking that you have a skill point to spend, but it's not for me. Hey. Sure. Sure. Then from here. Increased accuracy and removes the required penalty incurred after changing weapon sets. I guess that could be okay. It is plus 10 accuracy, so that's definitely not bad. And overall, then I can switch with weapons easier. When I need to. I basically already have nimble, I have piercing arrows, and I have that. Don't care that much about that, even though I guess it would be nice. Have hobbled for a person. And I like this too, gain immunity to burning and bleeding afflictions, because she has also gotten that situation where she has burned. So that's not bad either. Her parry and dodge are both good, but her dodge is way better still. But is it that much better that I should do that? But I don't want to do anything from here right now because we're not using the dual wield as much. Sometimes still, yes. But when the enemy strikes. Let's take the improvised attacks. It's the aggressive and no penalty from switching. I like that. I'd say. I would like that. Okay, cool. Let's just loot these guys first. There's some bronze armatures. How are they left alive? Let's check up here, I guess, first. Why not? Horde? Yes, Scarlet Chorus. Oh, that's something we gotta deal with. And kill. Kill those Scarlet Chorus bastards. Let's see. Let's do this. Sure. Sure, all the way over there. And you, on the other hand, shall to an eternal flame. Do I have something logical that I would want to do with you? I could do this, but seems a little bit silly to do at this point. Full speed, yeah, that's actually cool.
I suppose I can do that.
Kinda got too close, but can't be helped. Okay. Can you paralyze this fool? Shoot! Shoot to kill. I've asked myself already to do something. You're attacking. You're gonna try to do the all speed. Yay! All speed it. Hello Jim. Good evening indeed. Hyvää iltaa. Thank you again for the subscription. Once again, thank you very kindly. Welcome. It's nice to see you around. I hope your week has been a good one, Jim. I certainly hope so. Let's skip this to you. Because why not? And let's do some lightning. I think you did this other one, yeah, but do Surge of Glory now then, because why not? guess you can switch the weapon. Sure. You can strike while the iron is hot.
Count on it.
Sure, do this. Some more frost going on. Yay, one guy is at least dead. Which is cool enough. Actually, we could do this against this guy. And then... I don't really know who would require this, to be honest, at this moment. Let's give regeneration to first. That guy is injured, of course, so I guess I could be concentrating on him first, just because of that reason. Go some fire. It has been a busy but good week. Few anxious periods, not going to lie, but it is coming good. I'm glad to hear, Jim. I'm glad to hear. It's been a while since you've been able to be here a lot. You were at one stream. After all, it's also that I haven't been streaming as much right now. But yeah, overall, this has been quite a while. So it's nice to have you here.
Grovel before me!
Grovel before me. Attack. Now you can change back into the bow. Because why not?
You'll have to hit harder than that.
Do I? Is that so?
I got it. I got it.
Let's use this as well.
Right.
He's gonna be so dead soon.
Not happening.
Well, dead as dead can be. What's this? These rock spires seem to have risen so suddenly and violently that weapons and armor alike were pierced straight through.
That wasn't so hard.
Lots of stuff.
Sorry, I can't.
And a fish. Fuku wouldn't come here to try to find a fish. It's very important. Do I? Is that so? I've missed Kirepand. Well, I guess that's good. I don't know. Is that good that you've missed Kirepand? Have you watched otherwise my series from YouTube thus far? I don't think Bot is awake.
Interesting.
Bot needs to sleep. You know, Bot needs to sleep sometimes. It is good. Alright. I believe ya. Well, let's go kill some more scarlet scum.
On it.
It fits anyways, and it rolls like nicely away from the tongue because they're scarlet, and then scum also starts with an S. All works perfectly. Okay, that's basically enough.
Let's be off.
Alright, now then, you start moving. Yeah, I wanna do the fulmination for sure against those guys this time around, but let's start with something like this. Ryan Spike against someone. And you definitely will just do the full speed again. But against who? I guess that guy. Maybe we could even manage to do it into the middle there easily, but probably
Sorry,
not gonna
I
happen.
can't.
To be honest.
You got it.
Nice, nice. I guess I would like to do this quickly. I know I could do something a little bit different, but I kind of just feel that this will be cool, even though it also will mean the fact that I'm gonna hit my ally, but hey, it's only for a little bit, right? Not that bad when it's just a little bit, right? Definitely.
You'll have to hit harder than that!
I guess it did some nice damage nonetheless. I guess. Could you do it like in the fear next? Oh, well, one already died. I guess you can go and start shooting that person over there. Oh, there's a lot of fire coming out from there.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
Do I now? You could actually strike this guy now, because why not? You could concentrate in also killing just these guys who are close by, because why not? You are stunned, my dude. Very stunned. And let's do some healing. Then some paralyzation. Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
I got it.
Oh, skill practice then. That's gonna be pretty good. And he's just burning
This is
and
useless. I
suffering.
should try something else.
Should you now? Say, ring in. How can you be so dying?
I got it.
Ah, Syrian, always the one suddenly starting to die. Oh, Frost. Nice noises. Yay, all the scarlet corals around here has been killed. Maybe I should improve my armor
Will
one
do.
day, but hey, we have plenty of time to do that, right? And I understand that you haven't had a lot of time. I just was thinking indeed to ask have you, but yeah, it's completely understandable. I'm literally smiling so wide right now, Kira. Oh, that's nice, Jim. You're too kind. Saten then, how could you leave for a while? My god, then not noticing Jim. My goodness, how could you? Joke, of course. You're so confused for a moment why your sneak is so bad. Suddenly then I remember it's not Dragonates. Yeah, Dragonates is slightly better sneaking than in here. Yeah, just slight bit easier. Plus in Dragonates I usually only try to go and sneak with one fella rather than all four. So yeah. Yeah, that's just one other way to leave from this location. But hey, we dealt with the Scarlet Goros, so I guess that's cool. I don't know why, but I want to go and approach from this direction. I guess we could also follow from and check in here first, quickly before we go and meet with those
If
guys.
it means adding to their army, the Scarlet Chorus can wear anyone down. The Unbroken have held out longer than most.
Their tenacity is incredibly annoying. But I suppose even trash can topple a tower if you throw it hard enough. To your knowledge, has the chorus ever given up?
Only when they've lost too many limbs to keep fighting.
That's when the Chorus give up. More Chorus people to kill. Fine enough. You never know when I'm away, so I don't tell you. Yeah. And then you're saying, yeah, interesting conversation. I was just away the full time during this interesting conversation. But yeah, a really interesting conversation. Yes, it was so interesting. So cool and interesting. Sadly, Jim, you missed a lot of conversation because I just talked a lot about work-related stuff previously. Completely, / nursing and stuff like that. Not gonna replay that conversation, and that didn't come to this YouTube video at all because I only started recording when we actually started to play. Ay, but okay, more Scarlet Chorus to kill, as they deserve. So how's it going? Well, it's going well. Lies, deception. It's going well. It's interesting. It's been interesting. But then was talking about also the difficult questions, and there's a lot of ethical difficult questions regarding nursing and overall. God damn, didn't mean to go too close yet. And yeah, very nice try. That was my very short little recap of the situation. But it was a nice try nonetheless, even if it didn't go that far. But it was a very nice try. Indeed. Very nice. Let's see, what spell would we want to cast? I guess it's just a full speed. I like full speeds. Aren't they cool? Wouldn't everyone want to have a full speed?
Come at me, Grave.
Come at me, Grave.
Meat.
Okay, cool. A lot of people seem to be going and that away. Now then, let's give this to our barrack. Barrack is also burning, which is cool. That should help a little bit. And then let's give regeneration. And on the other hand, well, at least that guy is pretty wounded now. Try to heal a little bit. Okay, good. Jagged Remedy is completely uninjured still. Fine. Let's then concentrate against this guy who seems to be doing the fire especially. I think that will be okay enough. At least this guy's extremely vulnerable and burning and everything. Okay, and you got petrified, so that's cool. Did you die at some point? I definitely didn't see you go down, but I guess you must have gone down there at the end then. That was kind of strange though, because it doesn't feel like you should have. But yes, you did. Aw, sad that it hit that, but at least it hit two of these guys, and they can both be a little bit of an icicle. Less armor anyways. Let's then try to kill this guy to the end, if possible. That guy really jumped. Really jumped. Let's get Unsettling Force. Barrack is again burning. What's new there? Injured, injured, uninjured, barely injured. Ah, regeneration on him. Oh, that's a shame. Plus 52 damage, Scarlet Lash. Well, that is very unfortunate then. Very unfortunate indeed. Let's then concentrate on these guys and just try to kill at least a few of these fellas in the meantime. Let's give you also this then. Shockingness. I don't like you going and starting to run about. Of course you go against Serene. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do that? Of course you would. At least this one person is badly injured. Actually, yeah. You could do this. Ow! I'm also getting really hurt from that attack, which ain't that cool. And Serene went down. That's good to know. That's just excellent. Of course she would go down from that. But yeah, this guy just decided, yeah, I'm gonna be going and having a little bit of a move. Why weren't you strong? Okay. I guess both of those guys died, seems like it. This was the defenders. Let's do then the... Where is my thing? Here. should be able to help us survive a little bit better nonetheless.
Leave the strongest to me!
Are you gonna be targeting
I
the
will
other
aid you.
person? I'm burning now, which is very cool. Uninjured, barely injured, uninjured. Yeah, not very cool.
Not happening.
Let's try to do some concussion bolts too, if that
You
will
got
help us a little bit. Seriously, can you not get this guy like taunted in no freaking way? You're right next to there. You've done both of the taunts, and still nothing happening. It's very strange. Just saying. Fine. Use a lesser healing potion then, because otherwise we're just gonna die soon. We probably still will die.
On it.
You can try to heal us, I guess, quickly, but probably won't be enough in this moment anymore. Yep.
Stand tall,
That's so
Fate
annoying
Binder.
though, because Barrick came and did this, okay? Taunted 4. AO versus Will, but he has a huge will. And then this. I do both of these. None of them work. So, that's really annoying. Maybe you'll check the vote. It's totally fine. And I understand that you're happy to hear from it, but yeah, when I talk like over half an hour, it would be quite annoying to go and start talking about all of it completely through again. So, Mass Effect Trilogy. Yeah, you could. But that's annoying. Trying to do so much taunting and just none of it freaking works, so probably we'll have to reload as a result. Very, very likely.
Pity, you won't
It was fun, but yeah, it's annoying that it has to
enjoy
work
this
like
as much
that.
as I do.
Yeah, Barrick's gonna die now because there's no one to keep him alive. And yeah, that's not good. Just do that at least one fire arrow, but yeah, just annoying when the taunting doesn't work
weapon
at
is useless.
all. That's the most annoying point. Plus, we otherwise were killing this guy, but then he managed to do the annoying stuff, as in actually didn't die. Maybe I should have just indeed concentrated against this guy with Barrick all the time, so he wouldn't have left. That probably would have been the thing that I would have needed to do, so that he would actually have been attacking. Yo, mama lines, Barrick. Yeah. Barrick needs new lines. Assyrian would need to not complain so much when I'm not doing anything. Like before, like all the time, just, oh, you find this location so interesting, the view, eh? You just stay here the full time. Why? But yeah, annoying when you're trying to taunt and it just doesn't work. I don't know. I kind of feel it would be nicer if taunting worked a little bit more reliably. But of course, it's the problem when it's someone that it doesn't just work against that well. Who has a great will and all that.
I will stay out of sight.
Okay. I thought that maybe I'll at least do something a little bit beforehand. Yeah, we can concentrate on this Scarlet Jury who is over there. Full speed. Maybe I should do full speed against someone else actually.
Look at that, future core.
Kill the Fate Binder. What about a no?
I will aid you.
Okay, that's done. Now then, this definitely for our friend there. I guess we could do full speed even to just these guys, but let's do it against this pyre. That's actually a mage, so really not fun. A lot to have to deal with.
How could I miss?
Barrick needs all the healing possible at this moment, of course. I guess the false bit failed. Well, that's nice. Ain't that just the nicest of the things? Can you do and try to do some unravel mines to this dude? That would be nice. Already attacking against me, which I also do not enjoy the most. But what can she do? At least it hit all the way over here. Guess it didn't. Yeah, it didn't affect you, which I'm happy about. Did the unravel mines work? Seems to have worked. Dazed and stunned. So that's cool. These guys did not get dazed, but at least this mage is dazed, which is nice. Even if nothing else. At least the mage is very dazed. Bloodhound and this Scarlet Fury. I would love to be able to get this Scarlet Fury. Again, this goddamn guy is starting to move. Well, I don't think I can really help it. At least it's not serene, I guess, but still doesn't really mean it's a great thing by any means.
Raven Ash protects.
Well. Try to do something to stop it, I guess, but I guess you should just use the healing potion just as an in-case circumstances. Fulmination, sure, let's do that. You can do a little bit of damage to all of those.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass!
Heal yourself. A lot of injured people. That just doesn't make me that happy. Can I run away? I do feel that I need to run away. Fine, Serene, you also run away then. But, then you both are running away. As far away as you can, because this archer is also shooting us. At least this guy actually went and decided to change target, so that's cool. Okay, you go heal Barrick. I'm really running fast there. Let's just see if we can kill one. God damn how close you have to go, Serene. You're doing it. Yes. What the heck are you doing, Serene? Don't go from there. That's the most foolish thing you could ever think of doing. My god. What an idiot. Okay. Injured, near dead. Injured, barely injured. Can we just try to kill that injured guy, that or near death guy, I mean? That could be really nice. Actually, full speed in here would be pretty nice. Should affect a lot of them. Let's try to do it with this pyre guy. That pyre guy. Now then, you come back here. Let's try to do this to the pyre dude. Did you do the full speed? I guess you did, but you failed. How could you do such a thing? And of course this guy is healed. Barely injured. Well, whatever. Let's try to kill this guy then. Okay, actually, let's do this. Death from above. Let's see if we can actually kill this goddamn annoyance. Yes, at least the pyre dude is dead. You shall use a healing potion. Because yeah, that's getting a little bit too close for comfort at this moment, I'd say. Just a teeny tiny bit too close. At least that guy is also very close to death. You could try to do this for this guy. Now then, you shoot this almost dead guy. guess I don't seek the exact health amount. Don't think so.
I got it.
Weapon is junk.
Yeah, of course this guy, I was looking that he was looking into this direction, so he got healed. So probably won't be able to kill him now. Sadly, even if I would wish I could. So guess we gotta just try to kill this couple of guys. At least we did something to this fella. Actually, I think I have to heal Serene because Serene is burning. Of course she would be burning.
Will do.
Barry, could you please try to do that? That would be really cool. Did I not manage to heal? I think I did, but she's still about to die. She doesn't have the potions. I really should have the potions for her. In these situations, I gotta say, I should.
Simple task.
Okay, you managed to heal yourself, but you're still about to die. Okay, at least the taunting happened. Run! Run for it! Run for it! You're still attacking this guy? I thought that I asked you to attack this guy. Cause, yeah. If those guys really want to follow all the way Serene to here, then that's fine. To be able to shoot her, but I ain't gonna be leaving her there. No service, not right now. At least these two would be almost dead. We're almost there. Okay, they are not following her anymore. So, heal thyself. I asked you to heal thyself. Okay, one dead. Then the next one.
Simple task.
Am I burning? Yes, bleeding. Open the gates. To all my magic skills minus. How pleasant. Considering that guy's deciding to run here, I don't think I wanna be staying there.
No dice.
I don't think you have what I would like you to have. I've seen any healing skills left. Well. Start casting that to yourself. Pulse pick this guy.
I got it. I'll tear your scalp.
Change this weapon set. Barrick.
Oh
It's
no!
not the easiest to concentrate on everyone at the same time after all, so that's definitely part of the problem.
Fire
Difficult to
ass.
heal everyone at the same time and all that. Okay, maybe you should go here to actually engage this guy in melee. Sure. And then I'm burning again, aren't I? No, bleeding, I mean, but still. It's not exactly pleasant. You have to be bleeding.
Absolutely not.
Serene, try to do this. I'm counting on you. We're slowly at least getting them down. Very, very slowly, but still slowly. Are my magic skills normal? At least my magic skills... Well, no, minus 30 to all magic skills still, sadly. Can't be doing too much about it.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Damn thing couldn't be piercing any cloth.
Will do.
Okay, that should help him survive a little bit better. Let's try to start getting rid of this guy then.
What?
Well, I guess he's healed again. Fine. Fine then. I'm not gonna get rid of him. Let's burn the this guy, I guess. He's the most wounded at the moment anyways. Sad as it is.
You got it.
At least it's burning. Soon he won't be able to resist. Does someone need specifically a lot of healing? I guess Serene would be the one that I should heal the most at this moment. You can heal Barrick on the other hand. That should work out fine enough.
I am not long for this world.
That's why I'm trying to heal you. That's exactly why.
I got it.
Let's mark this hole. Did he get stoned? No, but at least marking happened. So I guess that's okay. Try to skewer him. Still, these guys are then shooting, which I'm not exactly that happy about. But on the other hand, we are very close at getting this guy killed, which is pretty cool. At least the worst would be done soon. Mayhaps.
I will aid you.
Will you now? Push that fool. You failed.
Damn! Thing couldn't pierce
How could you fail so much?
cloth. You got it.
Fine. Let's go and switch to the bow if that's gonna pierce it better. We wanna kill this guy after all as soon as possible. Rather than not. Yes! Finally! Finally! That guy is down. Then there's just these 2 Scarlet Furies left. And then you shall all be down.
This is useless. Right.
Regeneration! Actually, no need to be doing that much at least against him anymore. Electricity would be totally fine. Now, everyone, attack!
Grovel before me!
Grovel before me. You shall grovel, Scarlet Fury.
He said take them off.
Yay, you're stoned. That can be understood in different ways, of course, being stoned, but still.
I got it.
That attack didn't work.
It sort of did work. I don't know what you mean that attack didn't work.
Will do.
I guess your attack didn't work.
Somebody put me out! Let me out!
I can't right now be putting you out.
Can't do that.
That was a weird sound glitch, gotta say. I guess the computer was thinking too much. You need to get some new, Yo Mama lines, and it wasn't always Serene. Once you did blame her, but it was worse chewing on her own leg. It sounded like Serene though, even though it was worse. Serene always needs the most of the healing, yeah. Great success this time around, but yeah, was tough battle. Sirius is on fire. Yeah, she is on fire. On fire even. Bloodheart lettuce. Maybe I should actually equip some better armor someday. That's an option. Always. You can at least consider that maybe you could use it one day.
On it.
A trial of Archons. Evidence against the Scarlet Chorus. Yeah, I wonder if I need to restart the game, if that's gonna be continuing. I shouldn't have that little space. I don't know what's the fault with the voice sometimes. Why would you not equip better armor? I don't know. Because it takes time, slash the fact that I feel that I like the look of this. It just feels that when we are the Faint Binder, this is our starting equipment, by the way, this part specifically, that it just fits that we have our Fate Binder armor. You see? That's why. Barrick, of course, can't. Barrick is just Barrick. He can only have these accessories. I have equipped better ones in there and better shields. So your Tender Riser Harbinger's Wing. Shouldn't you be using this one though? This set more? I was using it, yep. Yep. Verse I have of course equipped, at least to some better armor. But I'm sure that she could have now better armor than before, and Cyrene of course is just using her armor, but again, this is her dress. So it kind of feels wrong to take it away from her. I have partially new armor, but I still kind of wanted to at least wear some sort of a hood. But yeah, fake binder armor. Yeah, because it's Tunon's armor. Doing it hard mode. To be fair, it seems like what's her name, Cyrene, needs more armor. Yeah, but this is her dress. You know, it's her dress. I have equipped these at least, so that's something. But and she can't, of course, at least unequip this thing. But I could be at least giving some better ones into here, definitely. But still, at least this dress just seems like it's quite. It just sounds and feels like her, so it feels weird to take it off. We have pants as armor as well somewhere in the inventory. Pants? Sage's boots are at least a little bit upgraded. That's of course the upgraded version, the Binding Shadows. But yeah, this one isn't at all. This is at least somewhat upgraded version. But still. Hygienic. What the heck does it... Oh yeah, immunity to poison and degeneration. Just hygienic. Seems like such a weird thing. Oh, you're more hygienic. Of course. That makes all the sense. This does have more... At least than... But I can't... it just... Okay, it is comparing to both of them, so yeah. A little bit worse in some things, but better armor penetration than the harm's way, which probably would be good, because yeah, usually you do need something better regarding that. So then that would be possible to be sold. God damn, just put it into the stash somewhere. Please. There you go. Wasn't so difficult at the end of the day. Jacket remedies thirst. Less DPS. More accuracy. Less recovery. Does have more accuracy, but otherwise... But of course it's the exact same thing that you otherwise are using, so I don't think I want to be using two of these same weapons nonetheless. So let's just unequip that. And these are just your original armor set, but of course we're not using that at least. But I do want to at least use some sort of a letter armor for you. Stalker Shackle. Actually, Shrouding of Rogues. What the heck does that do? Passive Shrouding. After reaching under 25% health, grants invisibility for 5 seconds. Interesting. Of Rogues plus then the Subterfuge. That would make sense for her, or at least for someone to equip. The Tiesman make little secret of their myriad superstitions. One common belief holds that a hunter can mask their presence from prey by covering their features in the skin of a predatory beast, whether by masking the hunter's scent, muting their breathing, or by some process more mythical. There seems to be some truth in this idea. Let's see. It does not look as good. Definitely. I could use it, but I don't want to use it, so I guess I'll give it the worst. And of course, Cyrene cannot use it, sadly. I guess that makes sense, that you get some more subterfuge, plus then you have this bonus. And it is still better armor, so this has a little bit more deflection, I guess, but yeah, nonetheless. But then I'm sure that we can have some better armor. It's been a while since I've upgraded her armor set too. Okay, Bloodhound letters. Less crush armor, less frost armor, but basically everything else is better, and it is still light armor. So, well, I guess that's fine. It is like Scarlet Chorus armor basically. Let's see about these hands then. That's light armor letter still, nonetheless these are letter. Damage, crush of course, but that doesn't matter. Recovery, precision, unarmed DPS. But that doesn't exactly matter, the unarmed DPS, but precision would be nicer. You didn't actually change that though. Let's see if we can find something better. That seems to be exactly the same. That's heavy, what I assume. Yes, heavy one. That's basically the same as well. So I guess that's probably the best we can get at the moment. Seems like it for the gauntlets. Okay. What about the armor? Is there something that would be better? That's basically the same, but just would look a little bit different. Let's see, what does this look then? What would be better look for her? I guess now we can be trying to pick what do we want our little verse exactly to look like. I don't know, might be better to hide the helmet because that's kind of looks a little bit, it looks weird. The goddamn hood looks a bit too weird for my taste. That's worse, clearly, even though it has more crushed frost armor. And what about this? This is light armor letter as well. Same sort of deal. Scarlet Fury armor is exactly this one, right? Yep. I guess those are the choices between those, and then we found the best possible gauntlets. Then it's the boots. Boots that I should be looking at. That's exactly the same. These are light armor cloth, heavy armor bronze. Is there any letter? Any letter to be available? I don't see that many boots for us. Item type. So then I can see all the boots here. That's heavy, 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 heavy. Light armor letter. But that's worse than what she's already using. Other than, I guess it does have a little bit more armor, but that's exactly the same. Nah. Zero is the best to get invisibility, but unlucky. Yep. Sadly can't. Can't do that. Sadly not plausible. I kind of, like, this is more armor looking, but I kind of feel this might be more versatile. What do you guys think? Which one is better for her? When basically it's the same deal no matter which one she's using. What about you, Serene? You can at least change the other cloth or boots, but it's just a question, how do they look? As in, it's most likely the case that they will look a lot worse. Actually, let me check this. I could use maybe these boots. They would look a little bit better, mayhaps. That's fine. I can use these boots. They're slightly better disengagement, defense and stuff than the merchant boots. I assume that they're pretty much the best we can probably get. Light leather boots basically would have more deflection, disengagement chance, but it's already leather anyway, so it's not cloth. I would prefer to use the cloth for myself. So from cloth we still have basically these. All of these would be slight improvement. this would be the best from these choices, but I guess that's fine. The songbirds boots aren't that amazing. They're still cool, but I guess this dress is the part that is the most difficult to think of changing. Then what about these cloth bracers? Merchant bracers. Unarmed DPS does not matter though. Heavy cloth bracers, songbirds, gloves, affection precision, unarmed DPS. Nobleman's cloth. That's letter then. So it's basically a choice between these three. And this one. All of them are somewhat better. Considering the unarmed thing does not matter. Precision, so this definitely would be the best. Yeah, that's fine. You can keep that there. You have a little bit better armor. It's just that it's not gonna be a lot better, but of course then this part is... I don't know about that. None of these are cloth anymore. Those parts. There's only cloth that we would have. Would be merchant's tunic, and that's exactly as good as the songbirds thing anyway, so doesn't really matter. I can check my hood situation, I guess. But I assume mine is as good pretty much as it can get at the end of the day. Yeah, seems fine. It's basically then again this armor. That would be the questionable thing. We had Emperor pants for Serene. Yeah. The red one looks cool. Do you mean then this one? I guess you mean this one. It does look cool too. So I guess that's fine. I am using the hood, yes. All of us should be wearing the helmet, I'd say, but Verse can definitely hide that, because it completely hides the, like, the other helmet I definitely like better, but that's okay. Weapons, I don't think I have to check right away, but at least that was nice to check a little bit if I can upgrade some armors at least. And they have been upgraded just a teeny tiny bit. Not a huge degree, but still, better than nothing. These packs and supplies are far too well kept and organized to originate from any Scarlet Chorus hang. Subterfuge increased for you. I don't really get it though, to be honest. How did we lose this health? How did we get exactly wounded? None of us went down in that battle. So I don't quite understand, to be honest. Because we clearly would see if one of us went down. We didn't. So I don't quite understand why three of us are wounded now. Unless it's somehow related to one of my skills that now I kind of like resurrected something, but... No. I don't have the resurrection thing either. You let out a battle cry that heals you and your party members for a portion of their maximum health. Wouldn't say that there should be a wounds happening from that. I think rogues have a skill inflict a wound. Alrighty, well that explains it, but it does suck because it's kind of like I didn't let anyone go and get into such a state, but now we're completely wounded, which sucks. But what can you do? What can't you do? If we would go and sleep now, then we would lose all of our bonuses that we've had, which would suck. Light letter west. Nah. Better cross armor, of course, but... Armor and supplies clearly belonging to the Unbroken are strewn about. It is hard to tell if the red accents are from Blood or Chorus Warpaints. I think Verse has returned her tree somewhere useless for us to use though. Yeah, pretty much. What do we gain from doing all sort of wounds? But this is probably the... Actually, we can't enter from this direction. We can only enter from the other side, I guess. Hold it right there. No entry by this gate. Head north if you wish to state your business here. Otherwise, turn back now. Well, we can go and just talk to Matthias. I wasn't even sure if that would be the case, but I've killed all of the Scarlet Furies at the very least. It's kind of cool that we can actually try to go and just discuss with Matthias, actually. And not just straight away be aggressive, because it felt like we all the time had to be aggressive to them. But maybe it can be a chance that we don't have to be? Maybe? We do have more frat though, so... Lots more frat. I don't know about that. How that's gonna work out. Well, we killed at least all the Scarlet Fury. Probably we'll have to attack these guys and then we will be aggressive. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that they probably will attack just after the dialogue, yep. Guarding the entrance to the makeshift encampment, an unbroken warrior stands sentry with thick lines of exhaustion under her eyes. Streaks of sand and rust cover her worn armor and wet her skin. Who treads on unbroken lands? The guard voice trembles with fatigue. Everyone who comes to Trappers Junction these days is involved in the war somehow. State your intentions. I'm not about killing you just to be safe. I'm not above just killing you. The soldier glares at you with intensity and purpose. I'm looking for Matthias. He is your leader, is he not? That's him, all right. She squints at you skeptically, then calls over her shoulder. Captain, you've got a visitor. Looks like trouble. I guess Matthias will nonetheless at least come and talk with us a little bit. So at least that's something. The unbroken fighter looks pale and worn. His demeanor has begun to show the horrors he's witnessed, but he wears every scar and concerned twitch with a veteran's dignity. Matthias, captain of these troops here in the Trappers Junction, and the whole of the Unbroken. He looks you up and down, noting as some truth comes together in his mind. Even this far south we hear to Norn's agents who broke the siege at Ventrian's Well. If you have come to make history repeat itself, then allow me to correct you. And the Unbroken will not lie down as easily as the Ventrian's guard. He draws his weapon slowly. So you are the French who caused us so much trouble in the Stalwart campaign. I've been looking forward to this day. He flinches at the sight of Barrick. That thing talks. Kairos' minions have not weathered the invasion well, have they? No one uses camping kits because of those bonuses. Yep, that's the problem. At this point, I think it's a bit failed game design. I do think so too, that it's a failed design, because like, why would you camp anywhere else when you have those bonuses? I think at some point I got so many injuries and gave up and started using them non-stop. I guess, yeah, at some point, especially with those stupid rogues, but still. I don't suppose you're to be interested in hearing about the benefits of Kairos' peace? We already refused Kairos' empty terms when your misguided invasion began. Let's neither of us pretend that Craven Ashe has grown more forgiving in the last year, or that anything but enslavement and mass graves awaits us in Kairos' dominion. He runs a hand through his sweaty hair. I won't delude myself into thinking that both of us are getting out of Trappers Junction alive. What's your status here? You're definitely gonna tell me, right? You expect me to offer up some advantage for your exploits? I think not, Fatefinder. There's a detachment of Scarlet Chorus nearby, and none of us is wearing the voices of Nerad's sigil. That should tell you plenty about our current status. If you expect to learn anything about our strengths or tactics, then feel free to throw iron. We don't cooperate with Kairos' pet minions, not the Chorus, and not you. Well, but Ashe does want me to end the Edict of Storms. Maybe we can help each other. And I suppose Ashe wants to set up a disfavored garrison at Sentinelstadt as well. Matthias clenches his jaw. I can't allow that. Our goals only align until the moment that Stradius Herodine dies. Beyond that, we have nothing in common. Yeah. Sad times, but maybe another playthrough. Maybe another playthrough. If you won't cooperate, then you are standing in my way, unfortunately. So, well, with what strength we have, let's got this slave of Kairos. War stalwart! Matthias swings his weapon in the air to rally the unbroken around him. Well, I guess it's at least cool that he came all the way in here, considering he was here before. Withering Touch? What sort of ability is that? So that was before that, and now we have Withering Touch. Foe target with interest, weaken affliction, stunned affliction. Strike your target with powerful negative energy, stunning them and leaving them weakened for a long duration. Cool, I guess. Can you charge here? That could be nice. I would like to get out of that spot.
Trouble is afoot.
There's gonna be a lot of them coming though. Seems like it for a certainty. So, will be trouble is hate. Sure.
Count on it.
Let's get regeneration going. But yeah, all of them are running to this direction, which is gonna be problematic. Gotta say. Gonna be quite problematic.
Do I really need to?
Oh my god. You suck. Siri. Sometimes you seriously suck. That's my opinion about this matter. Let's do the fulminations. You just got done, use at least a little healing potion now then.
Useless!
It is indeed useless. I'm not even sure who you were exactly targeting, but I guess it must have been this guy. Correct? But yeah, if we can keep Barrick alive. Oh yeah, you're having the wrong weapon, that's the problem. You were equipped with the other weapon for a while. What's even getting you stunned all the time, Serene? Ay, ay. Let's just get all the armor bonuses possible for Barry. Guess that's fine. We can cure first a little bit. We could try to do that if possible. I think that would go through Barrick though, so I'm not quite certain about that.
War prevails! Take that!
Okay, cool. Getting a lot of damages overall against these guys. That's not too bad. Actually, could you do this just so that we maybe could kill this just teeny tiny bit faster? Worked? Yes. Cool. Let's stun someone else though.
Sorry, I can't.
Alright. Cool. I could do some of these like special abilities. I haven't even done these though.
Blood spit.
Fatebiter rips a large chunk of stone from the earth and tosses it into the air. Damaging enemies in the area. Sure, let's do this because it's not like we have done anything of the sort, any of her
Ready?
special abilities yet, so let's see this.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Have a boulder.
Time to change weapons.
Not sure how many it actually affected. Did it affect barely these two? Maybe, possibly. Very plausible. Wouldn't be that useful then, but I guess it was still okay. Make them burn. But yeah, probably won't have a lot more fights anyways after this. So we might as well try to just get rid of these guys. And yes, you run me hard and all that, like Varric says all the time. Something like that. I don't know even. I guess you did the title burst, must have been considering that person really flew away. I've done all of your special things. I haven't actually done mostly ever. I guess I've done the taunting sometimes, but I definitely haven't done this. I've done this once, but it didn't really work out. Around the Faint Binder doesn't really seem that logical to do. Did you have any others that you could do as a combo ability? Don't think so, yeah. I've done your skills before. If we come here and do then the Barrack Storm, I guess we could try to do it.
Time to change weapons.
Can you do it? Well, at least that one died. Not that useful, but hey, we did something. Heal thyself. And you can then be attacking now this guy because he's almost dead. Cool. I guess we can concentrate on Matthias then. Seems to be going fine enough for that.
This is useless. I should try something else. Boss.
That attack didn't work.
Oh no.
This weapon is useless.
The attack didn't work. Oh my god. What are we gonna do?
Well, that did nothing except tick them off.
Well, guess you did the healing, yeah, but at least you are kinda stunned now, so... Yeah, both of you gained the healing or damage buffs. But that's fine. We can deal with it. We can.
I will aid you.
Do this as well, because why not? So much singing. More petrification. Just you haven't even gotten out of your petrification, and we will redo it.
This is useless. I should
Very
try
cool.
something else.
Just redo the petrifications. Why are you even going there? Your blood spills. Poor guy, now he's stunned. And then he's burning again. Just all sort of things going on for him.
It's a hit.
Breaking the enemy. We did that, do that. Yes, sure we sure did. Did I have something? Yeah, I did have that one, but nothing otherwise that special. Let's just train some spells then. A little bit.
This is useless. I should try something else.
To the concussion. And sure, Sod's fist for the fun of it.
This is useless. I should try something else.
Let's get the heck out of there. You're on the way.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Yes, that sounds extremely pleasant.
I got it.
Another lightning, another
Right.
frost. That's all good. It's almost dead. There he goes. Broken. How many more, how much more experience do we actually need for another level up? We're about halfway, a little bit over halfway. So, not that bad. Just a little bit of a healing and apparently a sever, a special weapon. And a broken axe. Two-handed, annihilation, plus 25% to critical damage multiplier. Sounds cool and all, but I'm definitely not using any of these sort of weapons. This executioner's blade has seen more use than the shopping block than in battle. Consequently, it remains in fine condition in spite of many years and names of victims carved down its haft. Well, don't think I want to sell it, but attack or attack, yeah. Even Barrick says we should change our weapons. It's fine, he was surviving. And he has still a good weapon, but of course I understand I should have used the crushing one, but on the other hand this has the better shield, and his main thing is to survive. It's not like this is a bad shield, but this is still the better one. After all, minus 50% to all damage. Of course, in the end we didn't really have a problem anymore in regarding surviving, but still. I just like this weapon. Besides, it's nice to get this sort of abilities. Shadow's Treachery is an ability we have on this. I should use it. Try to see what it exactly would do. That sort of stuff. But yeah, of course this would then be better at actually damaging than crushing damage, rather than piercing or slashing. But oh well, it's okay, I think. While it looks quite uncomfortable, there is no doubt that this rust-covered makeshift tent can survive the worst weathers in the tears. That
Found
seems to be
something.
a trap. Wow. No secret loots though. Sadly, they weren't the only opponents. There is still a few of them left.
Slow and steady.
Not that many at the end of the day, but still, some.
Affirmative.
Some left. Let's see. Let's do some shocking. Irendis. Actually, maybe I should just make sure. I don't remember if I saved now. So, let's just make a security save, just in case.
Affirmative.
No point in going and redoing the other battle at the very least. Sure. You can do the full speed all the way over to that guy. You can just burn this guy.
Will do.
Okay.
Heads up. We have company.
Sure, I do get some companies.
I will aid.
Poor Barrick. Fell down. At least one of them fell down too. So that makes it a little bit more fair. Regeneration done. Are you attacking automatically or not? Badly injured, so almost down. So that he would go down even easier, hopefully. Hopefully can manage to do it before he can do anything else. Keep this as well as Barrick now.
Take that.
Then I do feel that I could do some fulminations, because that seems like a pretty reasonable one in here, I'd say. You, on the other hand, could do the search for Glorious. Can't do that.
Count on it.
Maybe it can work. Let's see. Yeah, you do have some dazed, so that's cool. You did do the unravel mines as well, but I do like the unravel mines certainly. Can't really get a nice line of those guys. I don't think I could get here any logical way, so sadly it wouldn't quite work out to try to do that. Let's see, who would be the next one? I guess it will be you.
Bleed out, you.
Alright. Let's see about this frost. frost now then. I guess you can attack against this guy. And... well, sure, go heal a little bit even though it's not really needed, but hey, we'll practice a little bit of that too. At least we got some frost for them, which is nice.
I got it. I got it.
Oh, okay. You can do the iron
Let's have it
volley. Yay. Anything else I would wanna do? That's the combo abilities. Oh yeah, the featuring touch. I guess I could do that just for the fun of it so we can see that.
My blood spills.
And trained strength. Favor of the Fatebinder. Also could do my shields a little bit more often for Barrick. Let's see this weapon skill exactly. Medium durations. Alright, just do it. Whatever it exactly is.
This weapon is junk.
Cool enough. Did at least affect this person. So plus 30% all damage taken, stolen shadow. Stolen shadow. But no one else got it other than this guy, but still, cool enough. Guess we could try to kill her then when her shadow has been stolen so greatly. If we still are able to, mayhaps.
I got
this
it.
person seems to be wanting to kill them. Probably won't succeed, but we did it just barely. We just tried to concentrate all damage. So that's cool. Don't exactly need that.
I'll do it for the North.
I got it.
And some regeneration for the traffic. Ooh, false beat hit both of them.
This weapon is junk.
Perfect.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
He was petrified while he was still on the ground. How could he get up while petrified? This does not make any sense. Other than, of course, it's not like that's the way the game works. That oh, he was on the ground and got petrified. Surely he will stay on the ground during this time.
This is you. Right.
This is used right. Well, that's nice.
I got it.
100 weapons increase.
Bleed out, you little
Some
shit.
shock.
Dodging is so unfair.
Dodging is so unfair. So goddamn unfair. How could they do such a thing? So wrong. Even these notes. These notes are hastily scribbled and show a tenuous script of literacy. Okay, they describe the relentless conscription efforts of the Scarlet Chorus Gang as they chase the Unbroken across the Blade Grave. The notes include many references to Dauntless, a relic sword of the Unbroken, and many ill-fated attempts to find the blade. And there are some crude drawings that resemble a map of the Blade Grave, with the sword drawn on the eastern section of the old walls. We did go there already though, so we do have that, but still. We now actually get the notes. So it was the Blade Grave, like, isn't that the one that we have in use for him at the moment, I think? No, it's not infested old walls, so that's a little bit different actually. Cool, more old walls. I was thinking that maybe it would have been this one, but it is not. It's not that one. It's not the same one. This can be even harder. I see 2 more people on the map. Wonder if they are gonna be triggered. Well, in there, yeah, but they didn't. They didn't come into here. Was easy enough for us at this point. even if it could have been more difficult. Those are the two who said to us before, hey, you can't come in from here. Shields and armor line the outside of this makeshift tent, offering future protection from the unbelievably unforgiving environment. Wonder why Siren was the one that ran into there.
Hold up. There's something there.
Yay, we found a secret. I guess it will be fine without us going so carefully that we just that we would again need to go all the way through the same way as before.
You got it.
A new tent!
On it.
This weapon is junk.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass!
Some eyes.
Take that!
On it.
Some of that. And you can do that. I guess that's fine. We can increase our staff a little bit too sometimes. Our staff skills.
I got it.
I would actually want to check it properly what my frost skills and everything are at the moment.
Right.
How much is my earth magic skill? I've been using earth a lot after all. Basically with those two spells only, but still.
This
it's
is
a lot.
useless. I should try something else.
Yay! It has been cleared. Trapper's Junction has been cleared of all enemy forces. What's this? Imperial Iron Valsata. Can't really see how good it is regarding my one-handed weapons. Guess I'll keep it to there just so that I can easier check it. Yeah, another spire. I guess it is probably a spire. I thought that maybe it's just a wall section, but if it's probably properly a spire and not a spire, then that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But were they really enemies? Yes and no is my answer. They don't accept Kairos' peace, so considering we are still working for Kairos, no matter our opinions, well, yeah, they sort of are the enemies. Sort of. So my lore is 149. Definitely not bad. Magic stuff is 84, so it has increased decently well. Athletics, subterfuge are increasing, and I have a lot of dots to increase because it does feel logical to at least have dot skill possible to increase, even though I stopped parry from coming along. And then I have all of these magic skills, but I just can't say no to the magic skills. Control life is 101, so that's cool, and control frost is 108. But yeah, of course, I've had to even use control life a lot overall, so yeah, that seems like a logical thing. Active effects. Yeah. Lots of active effects of different kinds. Getting closer to the level up. Very much so. Closer, ever closer. But Kuros's peace isn't that peaceful after all. Yeah, but we're still working for that cause nonetheless, no matter what we think. But maybe we will try to rather work on trying to make it better from the inside rather than from actually trying to destroy it from the outside. Who knows? It doesn't look like that would be a new spire. Spires usually do have that mark on the map. But it is a specific location in the old walls here. This stretch of old walls is full of heavily scarred terrain and is said to be overrun with pain. Allegedly, it's the current resting place of the dauntless legendary sword of the Unbroken. Well, let's go and visit at least in the spire to rest a little bit. Maybe we'll at least have some something nice, something more. Not too much happened on the way. As in absolutely zero. Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. Not a single goddamn thing. Then waiting. Waiting and waiting. I was originally thinking, I don't know if I will record anything, but I have no idea if I will manage to do the advent calendar this year. It does seem very difficult considering how much I will have to be putting time into the work practice. How the heck am I gonna get that done when I basically have done no episodes for advent calendar yet? I don't know if I will manage to do that. I definitely would have to at least tomorrow record some for that if I wanna try to get it done. If not, then not. On the other hand, I don't have more Darkest Dungeon episode. I would need to go and play and record that. At least I have some Dragonades and I have still some Disco Elysium episodes, but... Civis pacem parabellum. I think that's how it is said. Alright. That which... Just trying to think. Do you have any items done? Yay. Sable root. Fine enough. Sure, let's continue the research. It doesn't make sense. Aw. No receipts at all. Oh, that's sad. I guess you can get too much of it done at some point. Let's check if anyone has something to give us, I guess. Oh, nothing still made. Sad. Very sad. There is, of course, lots of different stuff I could be using my money for. Lots and lots and lots and lots. Like sigils. Focus terrain. Chaotic descent spell. But it's always the problem that I never know which things might I be finding later on. I guess I should at least sell so we can get rid of some stuff. Get more money, know better how much we will actually be able to have. All this goddamn jewels, which I do absolutely nothing with. Moonstones. At least with these I have no need to be going and looking at... Oh, can I? May I sell this? They are useless. Junk. Junk. All the junk needs to be gotten rid of. I won't be worrying about this stuff, I think. Yeah, this is mostly anyways these sort of things that we use in some place or another, or have been quest items. Yeah, they are even named quest items. Don't think I really need any of these goddamn shields. These look completely useless and boring weapons. Think that that's even the same that I gave one for verse. These all look basically the same. Iron throwing daggers. I don't think I'll be using those. No matter how sad it might be, but I don't think I will. I'll think about keeping at least some javelin, just in case I wanna be trying out something different like that, but... Yay, so much stuff. I probably should check some of that stuff at least if I would wanna give something to verse. Eoja's calling, Sigil of Life regenerating. Control life held every 6 seconds. That sounds interesting. This staff of 3 branches oozes rejuvenating sap. Eoja's calling was held by the hierarch of the short-lived school of Mottled Bark, a collection of mages who turned their backs on civilization and studied in the isolation of remote forests. It is suspected that disease or misfortune ended their legacy since all the remains of of them are abundant items or scraps of indecipherable lore. Indescribable. Sounds interesting. I'll at least give it to my inventory so I can actually consider if I want to be changed in this. I could maybe just give it as our second item. Maybe I should also try to then be changing it. Don't know. I don't want to be throwing that away nonetheless. Meteoric. Launches 3 projectile with increased range that cannot crit. Okay, that also sounds a little bit more interesting. Core Trust. All sort of weird names. Okay, stuff here. We definitely can just pretty much throw away all of these goddamn heavy armors anyways, because it's not like anyone can use them. Anyways. I did select the best gloves that I could. So let's just get rid of all of these gloves. I don't want to keep any of this stuff around no more. No more. You can't, like, at least I can't think of going and checking every single one of these items that, hey, would this be better? Let's keep the heavy boots, I guess. The 2 purple shoes I'll keep. Everything else, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Merchant hats. Pretty sure I don't need them. Nobleman's hat. That thing. I do kind of like the look of the Seiji suit, so I guess I'll keep it just for that reason, but I'll keep that. I guess I can keep those few. Those were the ones that I gave the verse before, but I don't think she needs them anymore. So we can take that away. That's the leather armor type of thing. Merchant's tunic. Oh yeah, this goddamn naked pants. Nude Imperator's old walls regalia. Yeah. Great. Let's give it to her just so that I don't accidentally sell them or something. It just feels way too weird. Way too weird overall. Let's just keep those. I don't know anymore what to get rid of. Those are the frozen shackles. Okay, that's some items sold. No, I don't want to become famous. Thank you very much. Sad that mostly there's no one who can moderate that easily. I think this word was important, but nobody even said anything about it yet here. But Barrick, I really don't want to touch moderator things in case I do something awfully wrong. Maybe he'll get rid of his shit and piss the armor off at some point. Maybe. So yeah, if you can do that, so then that should work, I guess. But yeah, I would prefer not to have to go to the, of course, the chat itself. I have no idea though if I should go and buy something. I don't know if I'm that interested in the items that she has for sale, but I do have so much items now, or as in money. I definitely could buy something. Yay! Thank you, Sotendenho, you did it! Good job! Thank you. And there is a ban. Or not. Oh. Esto. Well, at least stopping them from posting. Interrupt effect. That sounds cool enough. I guess I could take that. Why not? Not straight into there. That's into here. Let's take that. Very precise. Limitless spawn trees. You already know this sigil. Range, strength. I guess maybe the strength. It's nice to have a even stronger spells. So that could be okay. Let's take these two. That's okay. That's decent. Learn and learn. I could do a lot of recruits, of course, hire more people. Let's see about this watch. Is there someone I would like to get? Metal armors, I don't really need those at all. Let's hire that guy, I guess. Control stone. Sure. Nikotas. Let's hire Nikotas. I guess I can't even hire more at the moment. Was okay, 6 out of 6, so I have to choose a little bit. That's kind of shame, but I'll have to think about it then if I want to change that a little bit at some point. I can dismiss people after all, if I so choose. Here I can choose only one more to hire on the other hand. Control emotions is very kind of strange. Okay, let's check. So I've had that, and now I could have this, but it would make it a lot more expensive. It's so sad. I almost have the lore that high, but not quite. And I don't think I can teach myself any more lore, so that's a sad thing. No more can train that. At least I can train something else a little bit.
You
Let's do
learn
that.
something every day.
So I can go and get myself a level up. Let's get some more of this. Then it's even 60% spell strength and 36 magic defense. Yay! We have a lot of magical defense as well. And maybe now we have enough lore. Yes, 151. Now we can do that one thing. I have no idea though what I would want to choose from here exactly. I guess esto is the correct translation to ban. I assume so. Sounds strange though. It does. You reported him. Well, thank you for that as well, Caesar. I guess I could do this. Maybe. Or... could do. For 30 seconds. It's not bad. Seize the initiative. Definitely not bad. We could do something from here. Like, this is really good, but I kind of feel that should I take it? It's so good. I guess I could take it. It's just as like in case we get into really tough battle where this would really be useful, or if I just miss someone getting wounded really badly. I guess that would make sense. And then, let's see. Now we can upgrade this to be a higher strength. So Magefire and Frozen, yeah, but 45 to 69. For area effect also gets higher. That's cool. Also there is this. Interrupt would be strong. That does make it a lot more difficult to do though. Also, this would be nice after all to get that sort of frozen affliction for a longer time. That's okay, just a little bit of that. Of course, even the but the lore required for this is just ridiculous. Yeah, I guess this stuff is fine. I do definitely want to keep this. A lot of other stuff would be nice to get. Range isn't necessary to be as high, but it's kind of nice, and on the other hand, it's not like we will gain a lot by not having it. On the other hand, I guess this would be good too, the armor penetration. Maybe I need to at least do it for something. Some spell, upgrade the armor penetration. I do have it on this, which could be nice, or is nice, because I definitely use it against armored foes a lot. So, it sounds nice. Up to 50 damage based on missing health. Foe AoE. And then I had this one and this one. Teratus and lightning spells to deal more damage to targets with low health. Ah, yes. So yeah, that's especially good to do when there's some people that are really wounded. Which sounds very nice. It does sound very nice for a AoE spell. Of course, this sort of thing could be nice too, to have it interrupt, but definitely like to keep this, that it will be more likely to even go through, and then accuracy is probably the one of the cooler things indeed, but we can't get it to be a lot more accurate. I could get the area effect to be even bigger, but it is already a very big effect, though. 50% more shock damage taken for 5 seconds. That's not that great. Definitely, I don't think that's important. Probably does the intensity, so it's a little bit even more damage. Yeah, but up to that much damage based on missing health is... I really need to remember to use this, especially when there's someone wounded close by or in that area. And yes, to prevent... Yep. Yep. Restriction. Yep, that sounds good. And I guess it is restriction. I don't think it should be a ban. Restricted from posting for a while. I don't remember how it is usually said in English in there, because it usually is said in English too. Whatever. I don't know. This one still could have so much more after all. It's extremely precise. But interrupt doesn't seem that would be that important when they are gonna be kind of interrupted anyways if they are turned into stone. On the other hand, that they are also marked with this, that sounds like a good idea. Petrified and mark affliction, both at one. Sounds good to me. Grounding core could definitely get a little bit better. That's fine. I could have a longer lasting. I think I will do that then. That will at least last for a long time. That makes it just more powerful. That makes it so that I can cast this quicker. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Though I don't know if I do need that, considering it's... Yeah, it's not that big of a change. But what would I want instead? Couldn't get that anyways. This would be the best, but I can't get it yet. So I guess for the moment I can just as well have this, and then maybe later I will change it a little bit. Estate. That's not how it's said. The estitte. That's how it would be if you would say that we have stopped them from posting, from chatting. So, te estatte. Estatte. Not estate. So almost correct, but not to as. You remove one a as a result. Estatte. Almost. Almost. It's like looking... that's not correct. But it's almost correct. Almost. That is also interesting that it would jump into other people to heal. Kinda like that idea. Kire, way too much grammar. This already gives the allied. That's the range, that's the strength. That's how fast I am able to do it. Let's check. What the heck do I want to exactly do with this? Even she is able to now try to get something like this if I want. If I would take that, that would already jump it really high on lore. So That is pretty expensive one. But it is interesting. It could be nice. Then I could still have a slightly higher value on it. Then I couldn't have exactly this anymore, but would this even really give anything if I have the bounces on? Radius 2 meter. Like original, and then it would bounce. Bounce is probably better than just area effect, because usually no one is that close, so this at least would reach 5 meters or so, or range 8, right? So, no, bounce range 5 meters. So there's a slightly more chance that actually it will do something healing. If I have those, that would be okay, I guess. Wouldn't reach quite as far, but I guess I could try that out, if that would be nice for it. Then the mirror image. I have definitely have that already as long time as possible. I could do that again. For this one as well. Intensity seems better though. Yeah, let's increase that. Let's up that a little bit. Can't do any other changes then though, but that's okay. Now it's better. It's gonna last for 72 seconds and 1 minute and 8 seconds for cool down. Of course, if I did this, actually that is like a ridiculous increase how fast I can cast it if I would do that. I do need to consider that for some attack spells, because that makes it ridiculously fast cooldown. Like I can do it faster than this one would go away. So that's definitely also not bad. Definitely not. This is a pretty cool spell. If I would have that, then and that, then have a little bit of this, but I can't have a little bit of this. That's sad. So then I couldn't have either one of these. I think at the moment I still would prefer to have this to be then like this, but that does very much interest me as well. Ah yes, Finnish is hard. My progress slowed significantly after I learned how to answer to the most important Finnish question ever. Kahviko. Well, I don't drink coffee though, so for me that doesn't seem like that important, but hey, most Finnish people do drink a lot of coffee, so I'm not the one to speak in that sense. My mother and father definitely do. I just never took to the taste. Just never did. Let's see, I can increase something for this one as well. But only something. Sure. Let's increase the damage a little bit, I guess. It is still decent upgrade. Sure. Then what about you? Definitely gonna increase. That will just make it last longer. Again, I like it. I do like it when I can... On the other hand, that does sound very tempting too. I'll just able to be casting it a lot more often, though usually I don't need to, but I still like it. And definitely say I like it. Accuracy indeed I don't feel that is needed, so let's just have that then. Longer time. Sure. Then what about you? This does have a long cooldown, 2 minutes. This takes it to 1 minute and 42 and then 1 minute and 6. Still would take a long time. I guess a little bit of a recovery sigil would be nice, and then we could just... let's see... How does this even exactly affect things? Yeah, it's those... Makes sense that it's a little bit bigger area. Range is nice to have too, though. I guess that's fine. We at least managed to update a little bit. Yep, that's that one. Then this one. No, this one. This one. Now we can at least upgrade this, so that will heal even more. Even more. Can I have that? Probably not. If I have this, I mean... being able to cast it even way more often. Cooldown 13 seconds, that sounds real nice. Even though it wouldn't heal as much, 13 seconds sounds good to me. So I think I will take that. Indeed. Then I did check this one. Let's see, you're unraveling the mines. Let's upgrade that. This always takes time though, it really does. Trying to upgrade all of these goddamn things. Let's see. Select range. Sure. That sounds okay. Accuracy would be nice too, of course. Then the fall speed I do like. Mayhaps, yes. More people would be... Can't really do that easily anyways. Can't do that quite. Can't do quite that. Well, I can. I guess we could do the accuracy so that it's more accurate. That's okay. Sure, let's increase your intensity with it at least, and then that you can do it a little bit more often. Don't think you could do that. Nope. So, shame that I can't quite do that one, but can't be exactly helped. This would just make it even faster again. Would be nice to be able to heal even more. Would be nice. Maybe I will. At least you will always have some healing spells then. When I upgrade that. I haven't done this nearly as much with you. But... nah, not really needed. I guess that's fine. I don't need to increase that necessarily. This one. I guess we could do something. Something a little bit, maybe. I guess that's fine. I guess that's okay. Yep, that's nice. Can get some more healing ability for you. Okay, that took some time to go and try to upgrade all of that stuff. But hey, it's nice to do from time to time. You usually drink latte if I'm out and about. Otherwise, just coffee with questionable quality with milk. Yeah, the Finnish coffee is what it is. It's not anything that amazing. I'm not friends with grammar, so I don't know if I could learn Finnish if if it wasn't my native. Yeah. Ja pulla, kiitos. Yes. You prefer cappuccino yourself, almost never drink pure coffee. But yeah, I drank some... I don't remember if it was what sort of a coffee it was in the Italy that I drank with sister, but it was fine. But yeah, I just never got to that taste. Never ever. Don't drink any sort of coffees. Just don't care about them. Let's go to Ocean Spire. But yeah, that took a while to try to arrange those, but well, that's also the part that why I don't equip new stuff all the time, because yeah, it takes time. It takes time, quite a lot. Quite a lot of time. What about you? Do you have something ready for me? Okay, they made at least some ironing nuts and bronzing nuts. Let's see, what would we like you to do for us? What would we like? Yeah, they are busy forging this thing, so they'll get it done at some point. Not exactly sure when. How long will it take still? Not certain. Okay. Half, approximately. I wonder what it means, like, if I would be going and saying something else as well. How long would that take? Don't really know. Okay, yeah, and they are anyways doing something else at the moment, so they couldn't. Alright. Cool, cool. I forgot to sleep in the other location. God damn it. Stupid me. How can I do that? Maybe it takes time because you never do it immediately. Well, it's still take all the time to try to figure out, okay, is this better? Would this be nice to change into? So I wouldn't say that it would really make it take less time. It just would mean that it would be more spread out. As in, okay, I'll take a little bit of time here, then will take a little bit more time in here, and then I will take a little bit more time in here. It would just be more often. Something that would happen, especially in this game, because it's not that quick for me to figure out and look that, okay, is this for sure better? Is this for sure what I would want to use? Because it's the problem that, okay, some of these are better against crush damage, some of these are better against slashing damage. I don't know. Do I want the one that is better against slashing or crushing? I don't know. How do I figure that out all the time? So, that's a problem. That's the problem. It's not as easy for me, at least, to figure out. So yeah, I don't think that the time it takes is actually changed in the end. It just means that it's more spread out, when here it is, I guess, more visible how much time it takes because I do it all at once and I have a lot more stuff to go through. No, not that stuff. I was thinking of just looking through everyone in here. What would I want from them? Haven't made anything for me. How dare ye? You do have some interesting items for sale. Zage's ropes and stuff. Would be nice to know how this looks, so I could maybe decide to take something for her if I would like. But on the other hand, I kind of know how they look, and I don't know if they would be fitting for her. I don't know. I don't know. What's that? Plus 10 armor fire stolen. Okay. I don't know about that stuff. I remember someone had like the upgraded 2 non-armor pieces, which I would be kind of interested in. It might have been in one of the previous locations, however, rather than in here. I don't see anything that special for you. The Bloodshender stands with his arms crossed, casually watching the going on in the forge with little to no expression. He glares at you while you approach. Glare silently. He glares back. Continue glaring. His eyes slightly narrow as he continues to glare. Continue to count down glaring. His glance continues as a small bead of sweat forms above his brow. Well, hey, I ain't gonna break. I continue glaring. His glare intensifies, the bead of sweat now mintering through every crevice of his face. Continue glaring. His intense glare finally breaks with a grin. I like you, Flint, but how may I be of service? Ha ha. Your parents love coffee. Once there was a period when I drank some shitty coffee with cream each morning, but it was mostly because I added lots of sugar. It was very sweet. And yes, daring intensifies, but I won. But yeah, I tried, when I was a teenager, I tried to learn to drink coffee. I tried it without milk. I tried it with a lot of milk. I tried it in all ways. I didn't like it. I just didn't find a way that I would have liked it. So, I haven't tried since. I do not like it. Control fire or control entropy. Neither of these skills is very good for me. None of these skills is good for anyone. Kind of sad, but I don't really have a lot of fire skills. The fourth spawn leviates a small glowing orb of flame in his hand before suddenly clenching it with his fist, smothering the flame into nothing but smoke and ash. A strong blade at your side isn't the only implement of war at your disposal. He holds out his arm again, and instantly it becomes engulfed in a field of electricity. I've devoted my life to understanding the elements, and I only grow in that knowledge by teaching others. Ask, and I shall train you. Sure. I would like to train my lightning skill, because why not? I got the monies. Might as well. Maximum amount. Fine. I guess I could try to train some other people as well, because I do feel kind of bad that I'm leaving everyone else so much further away. Okay, let's just go and visit the other people in other spires exactly, because I need to check what everyone had in these places. Probably actually should check first if I want to hire someone else into here, so that they might train us a little bit. Parry, dodge, and subterfuge. Well, I guess we could hire that Cetus or Cetus. One-handed weapons, parry, and athletics. Paintbiter with the ability to change what skills you are proficient with. I do need to hire that person just in case, I think. I really don't need food. Even though long fan kinda seems nice. One-handed, two-handed, dodge and athletics. Dual wield, parry and dodge. Let's hire this person. Sure. Now, let's go and visit there quickly. You're failed Finkida. Yes, I am. Days change, you know. Yeah, well, sort of, but I know what it tastes like. Still, I did after all drink some in Italy, the other type of coffee there a couple of years ago or so, like 5 maybe. So I wasn't a teenager anymore. It was fine, as I said, but I didn't like it, so I know I like tea. I don't like the smell of coffee. I don't like really anything about coffee, so just don't like it. The blood stains that character. Come now, take a gander. Yeah, sure. Lots of crimson spears and stuff. This again has some stuff more, but how the heck do I decide? Do I think Scarlet Fury armor is better than the Crimson Spear armor? It's like Crash and Slash and Fire armor is better. +2 armor. But then PS armor and recovery and deflection armors. It's like, it's really difficult to figure out sometimes. What is better? What do I like more? I don't know. It's really not easy to figure out some of this stuff. If it was a lot easier to tell, hey, this is a clear upgrade or something,
Will do.
then it's easy to choose. But I don't think it's that easy to choose here. Yay! I needed so much of that goddamn camping stuff. So much needed. Yes, thank you. Yes. Paintbinder shield. Cool, but I can't use it. I wish I could, but I can't. So, no can do. There's a little bit superior stuff for me, I guess. If I wanna be given this, I guess I might as well get one of these. It's lettered though. This is the cloth one, right? No, this one is cloth. And it's +2 to deflection, but again, I also don't see that easily how good. Okay, let's have a look. Armor, yeah, but where do I see the differences? What exactly is the bad stuff about using leather instead of cloth? Where do I see that? Tell me. Why do I see such a thing? I don't know. I don't know. Because yeah, the little armor of this is better. I guess it's a recovery. Is that the only difference, that the recovery time will be longer? I guess I could take this. Binding shadows are binding shadows. Basically, some of this stuff would be better to at least some degree. Recovery time would be less. But these are all leather. Where's the goddamn cloth? Where's the cloth? Show me the cloth. Superior cloth. But that's the goddamn gauntlets again that I might not want to switch. My god, is there only letter? I guess I could take some healing potion. Facing. Stasis. I like the sound of that. That sounds interesting. Target's weapon. That's also interesting. I guess I can take that too. Why not? I have the money. Let's use the money. Well, let's take those then. More sigils. Target's weapon and Teratus and illusion spells. Yay. I have slightly upgraded the version. Extremely slightly, but hey, this is actually properly a different one. I wonder which ones it works with exactly. Yeah, it works for here example. Freezing Creep. Allied target plus 10% to frost damage on hit for 45 seconds. That's actually cool to like give someone a frost damage. I do like that. Definitely like that idea. But if I would want to take the frost weapon, what the heck would I replace? Not that I drink much coffee myself, more of a tea person, though the tea that I drink might be questionable quality as well. Teas that I liked was referred to as fruit cocktails by my family, but nowadays I'm more into green tea. I like all teas really. Yeah. Don't as much the green tea, I guess, but it's fine as well. It's fine. What the heck would I replace? I do like all my spells, so that's the only problem part. Where would be the other thing that I got anyways? I guess it's only for the different type of spells. It was the illusion, yeah. So what does this do? Stage shield. What would that exactly mean in this case? Stage shield. Like, is that for our guy? Some sort of a stasis shield? But what does that mean? I assume that he wouldn't be in stasis, that he would be able to act. Well, I just don't quite understand. What does it mean if it's a stasis shield? Why doesn't it explain it properly? That what the heck does it mean if it's a stasis shield? Stasis shield? What the heck does that mean? I do not understand. It was illusion and Teratus, so also these could have it, right? No. No. I guess Teratus was something different then. But illusion spells at least can have it. I don't know what this means. I wish it told me properly. What the heck does it exactly mean? Leave the target in stasis, but then I would assume that it's bad. to have it to be like in this sort of a thing which I'm casting for my friend. But does it mean that someone that will strike us will get it? Or it's a shield with status. Yeah, but as in, will it affect my guy? Will it affect my guy negatively? I assume not. Is he protected from stasis with stasis shield? Or does it mean that whenever someone hits him, they might get stasis? As in, I guess I would just have to try it out, and then I would see it at some point. It would mean that I won't be having as good of a intensity with it, which I did like before, but how did my lore skill get lower? What made it go lower? I slept in the place too to get the bonus and all. I guess I must have had some other bonuses as well for my lore skill. Well, that sucks. Whatever. Whatever then. Can I even then cast at the moment these skills? Because I have a little bit lower skill. Because I couldn't choose most of these right now. I have no idea. I seem to be able to cast them even though at the moment I don't have enough lore. Kind of strange thing, but so it seems to be. I think we have no way to know now. But yeah, that again, like I said, I would like a little bit better description about some stuff. I think we had plus 15 lore event a month ago. Yeah, I was thinking it must have been from some event, but yeah, that sucks then. But we did need some rest too, so... But yeah, sad. But on the other hand, it was only like plus 5 difference now, so... If it was plus 15, that wouldn't make much sense, because we only had a few more lore now. Like max 5 or something. A thin, sinewy man looks out to the horizon, legs firmly planted on the ground as he practices his strikes. His arms snap towards an invisible target in methodical fashion, alternating one after the other. He stops as you approach, an amused smirk on his face. And that, faint biter, is exactly what I advised you not to do. He laughs, punches in the air again while adopting a cretinous expression. That may work when you've got 100 stone shields at your back, but someone like you tries and a little more creativity. He stiffens up in mock formality, offering you the slightest of bows. And that's where I come in, or so your generous sum of rings has led me to believe. No respect for the disfavor day? On the contrary, I have all the respect for the tears for them. They just don't happen to care for it. He points towards the northern horizon. They're not fond of bastards, even if your mother happened to serve in the disfavored. My boyhood dreams were of joining the Legion and being cloaked in purple and iron, but now I spend my days dancing around fools that I think a breastplate makes them a better fighter. He nods satisfaction evident in his tone. I wouldn't have it any other way. And how should one fight? Iron and bronze are crutches for the unskilled, and honest, the delusion of the foolish. Remember that, and use it ruthlessly to your advantage. I prefer to dance around my foes, stripping them with the fate of their own armor, or stabbing them with their own blades. Even better, winning the fight before it starts. Walk around in my rags, and seasoned warriors will hardly give you a second glance. And their years of training won't amount to much when their sword arm suddenly breaks, or when their balls are being compressed into fine paste. I can teach you all about making that fine paste. It will not grace the pages of the Sage's Chronicles, but it'll make you laugh at night when you're counting your rings and drowning your ale. I like to train. Definitely. Okay. Let's train your dodge. Because why not? Yeah, you gained a level up. You, on the other hand, I don't think about you wanting to train any of these, to be honest. Serene might train a little bit of dodge, to be honest, just so that you might be evading some attacks. A little bit. Sure, I'll train you all the way to 75. All the way.
On it.
You see a bronze-clad woman in meticulously maintained attire. The leather buckles in her chest piece shows fresh oil, and the scales on her armor have been neatly arranged. She gives a quick bow as you approach. Fatebinder. Her expression is neutral and her tone one of the forced cordiality. I am ready to serve as requested. Though the apex of all is no more, I am ready to help you find its new place in the tiers. Should you need any instructions in matters of combat, I will assist. Have you been an apex all your life? Yes, proudly. There is no greater duty than to serve your country. Apex's challenges are many, and they are rarely addressed abroad. This valley has been assaulted time and time again. What would have remained had we abstained from vigilance? What is your approach for the training? Instilling a resolve, first of all. We need all the purpose for the fights ahead, and unless you know why you bleed on the battlefield, it will be all too easy to succumb to fear and pain. And discipline, most of all. The guard received hot-headed recruits all the time, and they would all be dead if they charged every time the blood boiled. Like to train. Can you train Barrick? Sure, let's train the dodge then a little bit. And then the one-handed as much as you happen to be able to. That's fine. You can do a little bit dual wield. Why not? Even if you don't use it as much right now, but still, why not? The thing is that there is only the certain amount we can train them anyways, to 75, so it makes sense to train them first as much as possible, and then, well, we can't train them afterwards after all, so that's the reason that I'm now deciding to train, even though I trained at least some of my lore before.
My armor feels lighter.
Hello 472, welcome to stream for you too. I hope you've had a great week and everything. Creativity, yes. But I'm not mocking you, Kiren. Of course you're not. Definitely not mocking me. Absolutely not. I'm so certain about that. Why would ya? Why would ya? Let's take some more of this, I think. Think that will be okay. Let's get the accuracy. Accuracy some hires. But what about you? Let's give you some more health so that you don't always die. It's an every freaking time. Okay, Barrick. Yeah, I have one skill point. Yeah, advance and yours. Busy, tired, but good otherwise. Come on, I'm not, seriously. I know, it's fine. It's totally fine. Of course, I can't take this because I don't have the previous one. I was thinking that, can't I take any in here? But yeah, still got that point of honor. Yeah, don't necessarily need that. So, stand phalanx 2 would be maintain a stand that is equal parts offensive and defensive, gaining an armor bonus and dealing pierce damage to enemy melee attackers. Might be okay. And then wounded defender passive, plus 8 armor, all stolen for 15 seconds. Wounded defender, but it's passive 1 per encounter, so I don't exactly see when it's used, but I guess it's here. Said once per combat when Barrick's health is critical, he will gain a significant armor bonus for a short time. I guess that could be nice. Would be nice to get this after all. Heal all nearby allies and gain a damage absorption shield proportional to the health recovered. That seems nice enough. Not necessary, of course, but nice. Sure, let's take the wounded defender. Sure. What about you, Verse? You got even 2 points, indeed. Now we can get something from this. Mobile recovery increases combat movement speed and removes recovery time penalty incurred by movement. It's okay. Sense weakness, 15% damage against targets affected by damage over time. I think I like that. At least you can get the burning after all infliction, so yeah, I like that. More damage to the one that you can get the burning. First fires a deadly arrow aimed directly at her target's head, stunning them. That sounds nice too. And then this significantly increases the bonus to dodge while wearing light armor. I like that. Plus 30 to dodge from that. I think I'll take those two, preferably. And then Sirhin. Same. Area of Storm. Sirhin's area generates lightning that strikes all foes near her and then chains the distant enemies. Those struck are knocked prone or dashed. I guess I'll take that. I don't know about her goddamn singing almost at all, but hey. Through mastery of her vocal potential and with the aid of her magic, Siren gains the ability to sing 2 songs simultaneously. That's cool, to be able to sing 2 songs though. Definitely. Even though it does seem very strange being able to sing 2 voices at once, but that's why she's the Siren, the like... What was her called exactly? God damn it. But still. She does like to sing. She does a lot of singing stuff. Lots of singing stuffs. Okay, we trained a little bit extra.
Right.
Let's go. I guess I don't need to go and check the other place anymore. It's fine. We could continue a little bit more to play, even though I'm not sure. In some sense, it would be logical to end here, because we have now done all the upgrades. We would easily be able to go and advance to the next location, but I kind of would still be interested to at least start this location, the Infested Old Walls, even though it's unlikely we would be able to get it done completely today, because it's probably still long enough. Kinda, but we'll see. So, Infested Old Walls. This stretch of old walls is full of heavily scarred terrain and is said to be overrun with bane. Allegedly, it's the current resting place of Dauntless legendary Sword of the Unbroken. Siren does Siren things, but hearing 2 songs simultaneously could be a headache for every other party member. Yeah, possible. Encounter in the Blade Grave. Along the road, you cross paths with a trio of Tearsmans clad in the wrecked remnants of noble finery. They appear haggard, hands blemished with dirt, faces sunburned and peeling. Their guard has been reduced to 2 men in tinted bronze, each sporting mangy beards and visible exhaustion. One of the Tearsmans notes your banner and hails you. Sure. With grim stoicism, the woman explains that she, her husband, and his sister travel from their home towards the bastard city to bend the knee to the Archon of Justice and swear eternal fealty to the Overlord's glorious rule. Unfortunately, they've been harried incessantly by highwaymen and scarred chorus raiders alike, and fear they may not live to see their destination. Then I'll just attack them and kill them. Leave them be. Speak with them, of course. Your weapon remains seated, even as you demand the refugees attend your authority as a Fiendbinder of Tunon. Though the woman matches your gaze with steady resolve, the remainders of the acquainted exchange nervous glances among themselves. Escort them. Yeah. Accept their oaths. Question them. Sure. Via a brief, largely uncontested interrogation, you learn that these 3 individuals are members of the old aristocracy of Sunder. They traveled to Stalwart after their homeland's destruction, but the Edict of Storms has driven them north again. Having lost very nearly everything short of their life, they finally accepted the inevitability of Kairos' control of the Tears, and home to find a place within the new order. Accept their oaths. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if I can also escort them if I accept their oaths or if I cannot. But they did want to go and give that oath to other people, so I guess I can escort them, even though it will take time, but hey, who cares? The party has received Sunder's seal, placed in that you have gained favor in Stone Sea villagers. Wow, Stone Sea villagers. The group is hesitant to accept the terrifying honor of the personal escort of the Fiendbinder, but they don't resist your insistence. You lead them to the bastard city into the court of Tunon, Archon of Justice, who presides over the three nobles as they swear their loyalty and service to the empire of the Overlord. After the brief ceremony, one of the nobles approaches you and displays her appreciation in the form of a small gift. Escort them? It should take at least a week. Hey, I don't know. Exhaustion increasingly gains a penalty to recovery over time during combat. Well, that sounds great. We got very exhausted as a result, though. So yeah. But hey, reputation. Woohoo! Tunon gained reputation with us too. Minor. Average. And Sunder's seal. Stone skin for self, +3 armor and immunity to petrify. This white stone seal depicts a bridge over the water with sharp rocks jutting from the waves and flat-topped plateau looming above the bridge. These images present Sunder, a harbour city once known for endless architectural marvels, caught by its myriad masons from a white mesa overlooking the sea. This seal always feels slightly dirty, and it lends the skin of those who bear it a dry, weathered aspect. Yeah, I was thinking about the saying that maybe I should go back to the spire to rest, because I don't know if that's very good to be that exhausted. On the other hand, maybe it's cool to have
I'm
some...
not one for superstition, but every hair on the back of my neck is standing at attention.
Calm yourself. There's just a chill in the air.
No, it's something else.
Ooh, where's this? And
On the
very
lookout.
Garshatin. I like that. I like that. Okay, so how was your thing? Yeah, fire damage good, shock damage bad. So that is cool to know exactly. You, make 'em burn. I guess you can try to do the full speed, even though it's kind of unlikely to be able to work out.
Trouble is afoot. Yes.
Then can do some frost. Oh, that's cool.
You go. Bleed out, you little shit.
Yes.
I got it.
Sounds so great when you say it like that, verse. Amazing. Amazing indeed. First ones are dead. Why can't I pick that up? Because we were somehow still in combat. Even though I'm not quite completely certain how were we in combat.
No one will know I was there.
Yeah, definitely no one will ever know why were you there. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of malices. I don't know if I like that. Okay, frost damage better. That's cool. That is at least cool. You can at least go and burn this one instead, because fire was good against
I'm
those
on it.
guys.
Trouble is afoot.
They're still recharging, sadly. I would have done it if I could, but I can't right now, sad but true.
That one rattled me hard.
Yes, yes, run your heart. Sounds good. All that run in your heart.
Well struck.
Well struck. Heal.
Come back and face me. It's a hit.
It's a hit. But it's a hit with whom? Whom is it a hit with? That's some more stuff. Okay, and you guys were vulnerable for the electricity. Yes, sir. Good, good, good. Actually, we at least could do this first. So, electricity. Where is my shock spell in here? Has it somehow changed from here to a different place, or... I definitely should have had that here somewhere. Why not now? Is it because I don't have enough skill right now to do it or something? But I don't have for most of them. Don't get it. I don't get it. Why can't I have it here? How did I do this differently?
Sorry, I can't.
I should be able to just change it into there. Like, I'm pretty sure... Okay, now I tracked it into there. But, you should be here somewhere, like... Close by to those things. Why did they change? They all changed because because healings were supposed to be more in here. Okay, all of them just got changed, which is really annoying. Okay, let me just figure out how the heck I did have this. I was thinking that this should have been really a lot higher, this goddamn skills. Fulmination was the one that I didn't have here. So... Where's my electric shield? There it is. Should I have these actually here then? I don't remember how exactly I had them. Maybe I can have them more like that. Petrification. So 1, 2, 3, all of those healing spells are there. Then I have all of these goddamn armors. I have both of me frost and that, and you were the one in there. Alright, let's have you that way. But again, why did this change? That's my question. Is it just because I upgraded some of them, updated them, so somehow they got changed? Why? Because I know that fulmination was not here. So what changed them? That's not my fault if the game just suddenly decided to change them around without me knowing exactly. But okay, shock. Okay, you aren't going to do it. Just weirdly was still staying there as a visibility that, hey, do you want to do this? Frost was definitely, or the ice was definitely, fire was definitely not good for that guy. I mean...
Sorry, I can't.
What the heck? Are they not gonna do what I'm asking them to do? Like, is it just because I was so far? Somehow I didn't click them correctly? What the heck? What the heck's going on? Why aren't you doing them? I don't get it. Why are you not doing the spells? Doesn't make any sense. Like, that should be very clearly, easily enough done. You did it now. Why can't I do this like I usually do? Fine, don't do it then. For God's sakes. I don't know what the heck's wrong with you, but fine.
I'd have it no other way.
Let's have them come closer to us. Rush there, you idiot. Okay, now it's selected it. See, I know how to do it, because now it was like, yeah, okay, you wanna do this? Sure. But before it was just not accepting it. I gave this command and it just didn't do it. It's just extremely weird. I should select the sound, songs I want her to be doing. So this is raises movement speed. It would be one or the other. I guess it might as well be the glory in battle. What about this? Bane of Night deals arcane damage. Raw, frightens, drains health. Lowers movement speed, frost, spell breach. Frost damage, freezes nearby enemies. I do like the spell breach in there. Bleeding. Maybe I'll do this for the fun of it. That sounds fun.
I got it. You got it.
Fine, I guess you're gonna stay here. Even though I tried to move you more, but you didn't.
Dodging is so unfair!
Yes, dodging is so unfair. That's cool. At least it's stunned. For a moment in time being. Let's go and do the fulmination actually. That sounds good to me. They were more vulnerable to electricity, correct? Yes. So, that sounds good to me. You can do the charge fist then a little bit later, just not right away. You can, again, then this got changed somehow for some reason or another. I don't exactly know why. I guess it's just that you have a healing potion there. It's possible.
You dent!
Nice, nice. Injured, barely injured, but still a little bit of injuries at least. And Frost should have been good against these guys, so I might as well try to do one of these at least then.
Not a problem, boss.
Come back and face me!
Okay. I have indeed cast that already quite a while ago. Ah, one of those guys died, I guess. I guess I will do this, even though I'm a little bit unsure. Maybe I can just move you a little bit so you wouldn't be on the way. Oh, I guess this is okay. I can try to do it to both of these guys. Barrick, on the other hand, is though getting a little bit too much damage, so I guess I really need to heal him first. And then I could try to do this. Well, it seems a little bit pointless when one more is already dead.
I'd have it no other way.
Come and start damaging this guy. So, sure, you can fire an fire arrow there. That guy is already dead. Ah,
What? Sorry,
I destroyed it. It did for its own health, which is fine, I guess. Happens. Some of that. Barrick again is getting so damaged all of a sudden. Just don't notice how
Sorry.
goddamn damage
I can't.
he gets sometimes. Barely managed to save his ass.
Will do.
There. Very barely. Let's see, this is an action when it should be going to other people as well from there. That's pretty cool. Like bounce, bounce, bounce. It's a decent range when it was able to go from here to there, so definitely not bad choice.
Will do.
Guess we could give him the shield.
I got it.
My armor is dented. Let me repair it.
Yeah, I don't really have repairs though. Heal yourself, Siri.
I'll do it right away.
Okay, one is dead.
Easy as can be.
Easy as can be, yes. Do the iron tolling.
Such
God damn it. Didn't mean to try to move with you.
a simple task.
Might as well start to do this then, so Sirin can be healed and then also Barrick can be healed, because they are close enough to each other. Yay.
On it. I'm on it.
And then some more electricity. Why did you go there? Why?
Oh, now I have to kill you.
Well, we did indeed kill it already. Yay. Another level up. You can't stop the level ups. You know what is also unfair, Sirin? Singing two different songs at once. That's unfair. That's unfair, Sirin. Well, she's just too skilled. Too skilled she is. Sure, I guess. It's difficult to sometimes choose what to take, though. Definitely, it is difficult. 12 points needed in here, so let's just take something else in here so we can also have then this one, if whatever this is. Sirin recalls a nightmare and begins to sin. The power in her voice creates an embodiment of a memory that will terrify and torment her foes. How beautiful. Sounds lovely. I guess this one. Confused. Sounds decent. I did not mean to try to click on that thing. So many corpses. So goddamn many corpses. So many have died to this pain trying to recover the weapon. I guess this doesn't even lead anywhere more special. Is the weapon just in this? It seems like it is, so it was pretty short. Pretty short actually. I really thought that it would have been a little bit more. Dauntless. Artifact ability, Stalwart Search. One-handed masterwork. Accuracy plus 10. Renowned higher is of course 0 at this moment. Let's have a look-see. So Stalwart Search. This legendary sword was the badge of office for the champions of Stalwart. So many warriors brought Dauntless to battle over the centuries that the presence of the wielder was often less notable than that of the sword itself, which steered the hopes of Stalwart's armies towards victory, even in instances when a champion lacked the people's confidence. Dauntless made up for their shortcomings by delivering on the promise of victory. The sword's most notable feat of recent memory took place during the Battle of Quelling Fields in 398 TR. A Free Cities army advanced on Stalwart's farmlands and nearly won the day. When Dauntless was unseated, the defending soldiers broke out in patriotic cheer. This abrupt change of attitude so rattled the Free Cities mercenaries that they assumed their fortunes had changed and the Stalwart had gained a second wind in the battle. It was only days after their panicked retreat that they learned of their error. Consequently, the cultural significance of this blade cannot be underestimated. Interesting. You've been picking all freaking stuff that you shouldn't have picked up. Verse. Guess I'll let you keep those two, but... As your hand touches the hilt of the sword, a rush of sensation courses up your arms, as if you had drunk them in the warm water, dunked them even. The feeling is at once calming and overwhelming, and leaves you breathless. Dauntless. I saw that blade guard have too many friends during the Stalwart campaign. The locals rallied around it, sang anthems when it was drawn. It's every bit as meaningful to the Unbroken as Sentinels stand. If ever you needed a sword big enough to cleave the old walls in half, that would be it. Careful where you point the thing. Congratulations, you pulled a great big sword out of stone. I mean, I guess it's a pretty powerful weapon, but it looks filthy and probably weighs a ton. I hope you don't expect me to carry it. As you grow accustomed to the sword's fate, your thoughts are drowned out by the perpetual buzz of voices, fragments of inspiring speeches, glorious battle cries, and the anticipation of triumph to come. The feeling subsides as quickly as it struck. Dauntless pulses in your hand, its potential desperate for release. Your perspective is divided between holding a sword and holding a living symbol. The distinction at times grows hazy. Okay. Interesting. So almost like a living being. Would be cool if I could use the sword, but it really isn't the type of weapon I can use. Ah, dazed. Pretty good. The only question is, I gave this to Barrick. I would like to use it. Too many special weapons coming up. This is basically a little bit more TPS and a little bit of more accuracy, and basically no disadvantages compared to this one. But this is the thing. It gives the defending plus 10 parry for each engaging enemy. So yeah, this is pretty good for defending purposes. This Penumbra. Definitely not a bad one. I probably should just give it to Verse for one of these. She can use it too, after all. Then she's already freaking carrying 2 legendary weapons, 1 bow and then 1 dual wielding weapon. But hey, she can better choose whenever she wants to be just using whichever set. I guess that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, it's less armor penetration, of course, than the Jacket Remedy's Thirst. Or the Iron Cathar. Iron Cathar has more accuracy.
Hey, this looks fun.
I would think so. The only question is, do I use a witch sword as the secondary? That's really the only thing to question. But I guess the one that she has is pretty good because, yeah, pretty nice accuracy and everything. So we can sell those two. So now she also has on this with the weapon ability of this thing, whatever it did exactly. But yeah, well, it's the problem. Whichever one do I want to use? I also would need to sometimes actually check these things a little bit better. But I do like the just plus 20 dodge all the time. And then that would be accuracy bonus. She is able to hit pretty well already though. At this point every weapon is super special, yeah. But these things are kind of the most super special just for the reason that, well, they managed to be the weapons we got first, so it's less likely I'll go and change into some completely different weapons anymore from these, just because, well, I already have these weapons in use, so... Let's check if we can see any secret stuff hidden somewhere. And that's why I'm checking the edges here, just in case. There could be something. Maybe one of us would spot something, but doesn't seem to be the case. How sad. Well, actually that went by very fast, so hey. That's cool. We were able to actually do that, and next time it will just be through Sentinel Stand. So definitely no point in going and starting Sentinel Stand now, even though I would love to be able to go and play even that through. But on the other hand, I checked spells, trained people, bought some new stuff, equipped people. So in a lot of sense I did a lot of freaking stuff overall. Would be kind of nice to be waiting for this to be done. It is done so soon though. I could just basically just travel a little bit from one place to the other in these towers and get that. Or we can rest. And maybe that's even gonna be enough time. I don't know. Maybe. It is kind of a shame how many goddamn special weapons and items there is, because so many that I just feel, I can't use this, I can't use this, I can't use this one. Sad times. Sad, sad times. Still taking a little bit of a while. Would there be some sensible thing I would want to try to go and do quickly? Not really. I could just, I guess, go and walk into here again and then just come back. Or some other shorter distance, if I can figure out some shorter distance. But yeah, when it's so close, I kinda would just like to be able to go and get that done. But why can't I click? I guess I just looked into the map but didn't actually ask to travel. I guess that must be the case. Indeed, let's change stuff. Even if most of the time I don't do this sort of thing, but in this case I just wanna see these hierarch ropes. I did buy the Tunon ropes anyways, so we'll see what I wanna do with this. But we'll see. Well, at least have them. It apparently was time related, see? At least now it got done. Maybe it's a little bit of both, but now it got done. I think it was about experience too, but maybe it's just the fact that, like, we had gained a lot of experience, so now it was more about getting just the time part. Possibly. Alright, let's have a peek. Where did it go? There it is. Sorcery. +10 to all magic skills does seem like it would make it perfect for me. I would say +10 to all magic skills. Way better still than for Severine.
This will be fun.
Looks okay. Let's keep our better Tunnel clothes, not the old Tunnel clothes anymore. So yay, new renown item with the aspect of nightmares. Yeah, +10 magic is sweet. The fourth-bound initial conceit of the hierarch's robes as means, I am sure I read this before too, what I could, but I'll just read it one more time because I've actually equipped it. So, the fourth-bound initial conceived of the hierarch's robes as a means of protecting their smiths from the dangers of conjured flame. Weaving together fragments of cloth from disparate mace skills produces a result altogether more useful than they could have imagined. A protective garment that combines the tolerances of otherwise distinct arcane traditions. Ropes like these were similarly assembled by Ponto the Agglomerate, a resentful mage who had been rejected by most of the major guilds and thought himself superior to the arcane establishment. He set off into the wilderness with the aim of founding his own course of study, and was not seen for many years. He later reappeared while breaking into the chambers of Mage Guild's elders, cutting at their robes and murdering those who caught him in the frenzied act. The legalities of his research were put into question. Some argued that the right of magician's folly protected Pondo from punishment, but Kairos' peace was also to be upheld. In the end, a coterie of apprentices from disparate guilds assembled at Pondo's last known hiding spot and accidentally bombarded with arcane force, within their rights destroying all but a few ragged strips of cloth. But yeah, it's kind of weird that it's only blue, like outlines. It's not even purple, even though it has this special thing, and really, I think it's pretty goddamn good. Plus 10 to all magic skills is good. Like, it's kind of weird to me. Why is it supposedly not that good, even though it should be, in my opinion, really good? But for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, like, if I would give this to her, at least it would have blue colors, but it just doesn't look right. Does it mean plus 10 lore as well? Probably not. It's not exactly a magic skill after all. Yeah, not lore, but all of these. These are, after all, under the magic skills. These are the supporting skills. Lore would be better, of course, but still having plus 10 to all of these is still cool. As well. And nonetheless, it's cool. At least it's close to 150 hour lore skill, so it's not bad. Of course, could always be better, but considering how many different spells we have even and can try to cast. Okay, let's have a look if there's something else we would like him to start crafting for us. What's this? Plus 1 finesse. I guess it's okay. But I think anyways probably the artifacts are the best, but bladed marks, light armor lettered, it's actually something, I was thinking originally that this would be something else, but perception, distance and trap detection, I guess that's okay. Teleport behind an enemy and attack. I couldn't do it anyways though. Hound's hide mantle, I had those. I sold one. I think so at least. Dealing significant bonus damage. Damage increases with the Nightwalker's Boots renown. I gotta go and check. Hound's hide mantle. Maybe I didn't have it anymore, but I kind of feel that I might have had it just a little bit before and then I sold it to the guy over here. At least I gotta go and check if that's the case. If it's not, cool. If it is, cooler. So, cool regardless. Okay, I sold a lot of stuff for you, so let me at least check. I did sell more weapons, but I did sell armors as well. Might not be then the case, but again, still need to at least make sure. But yeah, I don't see anything of a sort in here, so yeah. Guess that was my imagination, I would have sold something like that, but I wonder where to get that though then. Definitely difficult to just remember straight out that, hey, that's the thing I would need to go and get. Bye. Yeah, but that's a little bit different. Yeah, anyways, let's go check out the options below at the end of the list. But I don't think it is there. I don't think there was anything of a sort. Yeah, no. No, no. But I think it still was a good idea to at least come and make sure. So, nonetheless. But yeah, gonna be difficult to try to remember to check for that sort of item. Otherwise, it looked like a cool enough of boots. But, yeah. I would like that though. Okay, it's just a material then. Someday we'll find it. Definitely not yet. But yeah, because it just looks like... but yeah, if it's in the material specific area, then I don't think I have been selling them. The materials, but not certain how it would work exactly. Immunity hobbled. Thieves Bravado, plus 10 to parry, plus 50 to parry while health below 35%. Not bad. We could maybe upgrade the secondary weapon of... Verse. So suddenly didn't come into my mind. What the heck was the name? Heart's Blood. I definitely would be something that could upgrade that. Damage when below. It's just dangerous to be below that health. Headhunter. Enchanted cloth slippers, grace dampening, magic defense. I guess that would be okay. Only Siren can equip this, but hey, she could use it. Some better slippers. Deadbang Ringer, two-handed axe, one-handed axe. Don't think I'll be doing those. This is bronze heavy armor. Can't really do that, at least as of yet. Alchemist clothes, but not enough materials anyways for that. Would need a lot more of that stuff. So let's see, what was the thing that I was thinking? Oh yeah, the enchanted cloth slippers. So, but it takes 8 hides, then it means, for example, that these would take so much longer to try to get the necessary hides for. And I like control of life bonus. Goddamn clothes and stuff, taking that stuff a lot. We have broken hilt, so we could do a sentinel. I have been selling these broken hilts and stuff though. I didn't know that I would require broken hilts. At least have I sold? Maybe I'm mixing it up. 5% health while has wounds every 6 seconds. That's kind of interesting, so that's cool. I don't really know though which thing would I like from here the most. Skjorn. Yeah. I think I would want to be crafting this because it just seems nice enough for this and the Orb of Life. But yeah, don't have the materials for it. I guess I just won't be forging anything for the moment and just have to wait a bit. I guess I'll do that. Well, at least we did quite a decent amount of stuff today. As in... we went, got that done, did a lot of skills, spell changes, equipment changes, and then did this area completely. And then it's just the Sentinel stat itself. Yay! Decent progress with the story, I presume. I wanna go here. I do. Oh well, someday we can visit the Burning Library, I'm sure. You're welcome for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed some more of the Tyranny today. Here in the Twitch streams and later on in YouTube as well. Have to be thinking a little bit more. Just, I am tired still, even though I did take a little bit of a nap, but still. The work practice really is tiresome, or tiring specifically. They just have indeed had a little bit too tight of a schedule for us. As in, you can't be sick at all. You have to have the 5 days each freaking week if you want to be able to get enough work hours, and I guess it's otherwise fine. But on the other hand, I think it's also the fact that because we are still studying, a lot of the stuff is new. It's not like... It's a little bit different, at least if you work normally 5 days per week, but in this case, when we are studying, we are learning all the time, just new stuff. It's kind of exhausting, and then the fact just that you can't be sick at all, anything of the sort. So I would love if they had at least 1 extra week for us for this stuff. So could at least have a small break in between at some point. And it's not like, especially if they work in some specialty or something, you wouldn't have a little bit more 3 days sometimes. But okay, anyways, tired. I'll be playing then Yakuza again on Sunday, though I have to be a little bit careful with the Yakuza streams schedule, considering I have to go then Monday morning at 7 o'clock already at work, so I can need to wake up 5 o'clock, so we'll see how long I'll manage to play on Sunday, but anyways. And yes, crazy schedule, hope you'll pull through, thank you. As said, I'm sure at least this first practice has been going well, but it's just that I won't be getting quite as many hours as I should. I'm getting like, if I manage to do all 6 days next week, I'll have like, I think it's about 150 hours. And or a little bit lower, 148 hours at least. I would need to again check what exactly I had calculated, and that would mean that there would be about 160 hours that I would have to do nonetheless in the next work practice, which then would make the next 4 weeks even more difficult, having to do 160 hours. But hey, what can you do? It is as it is. Or over 160, a little bit over 160, so we'll see. Probably won't be able to do Tyranny next week, considering I will have work next week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Friday is also, I think, an evening shift, so I would have just barely got back home. And then Saturday, an evening shift. I think I like had 4 morning shifts, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday are both evening shifts. So yeah, and then next Monday I need to go to the next work practice location and get an introduction there. At least it won't be a long day, because it's just the introduction, probably something like 4 hours or something in there, or 5 hours at max, but still. Yeah, most likely can't do Tyranny next week. I will let you guys know if I will be playing then on Friday, if I can manage to bring myself to be able to do that, but yeah, probably can't. Anyways, happy to be able to at least progress a little bit in Tyranny, for certain it is. So, okay, so thank you all for watching here on Twitch streams and later on YouTube as well. I hope all of you will have a great weekend and week ahead of you guys, and thank you for watching. Yep, I will try to be having Yakuza at the very least. But okay, I'll end the recording, so thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, bye bye. Until next time.